Yo, 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 yo. You know what time it is. Time to drop some of these memes, dog. As y'all can see, your boy her getting a little longer. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been a minute since if you go look at my last video, my hair wasn't this long. But, today I'm just letting it drip, But, let's get to these memes, though. The memes of today. God told me to put this out here today for y'all to get this message, get these memes. And the meme of today is, drum roll, this too shall pass. Man, we all go through certain situations in our lives, you know what I'm saying? And we all go through different types of problems, and we all come across different types of circumstances to where, it gets us down, Sometimes it gets us so down to where we fall into depression. We start thinking about things that we shouldn't think about. But at the end of the day, this is one of them times where, and y'all gotta excuse me, I'm always on the move out here in nature. But it's just one of them times where you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and you gotta always remember God said that this too shall pass. It's just like a storm. When the storm come brewing over the sky, what it start doing? It start getting dark. Them black clouds start coming out. The sky start lighting up because it's finna get ready to thunderstorm, and the thunder finna start popping off, and the sky finna start roaring, right? Okay, so when it come down to that, it's just like your life. Sometimes you gotta go through thunderstorms and raindrops falling on your head. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, you gotta understand that the rain gonna stop one day. Unless you just in a biblical time for real, and you gotta go build you a boat like Noah, where it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But we ain't in them times just yet. It ain't that time of the world just yet. So it's just gonna stop raining a little bit, to where you ain't gotta go outside with an umbrella, with a poncho, and you can just stay dry a little bit. The sun comes out, the rainbows come out, and what's underneath the rainbow? That pot of gold. You feel me? So that's a symbolic meaning. When the rainbow come out, this too shall pass. And when the rain over and you see that rainbow, that storm done passed over, right? And the dark clouds done moved away, and the sky done turned back blue, and the sun shining, right? So that means that storm is over, right? Okay. So that means it was just periodically, right? Make it make sense. And when it's periodically, that means sometimes, right? When something is periodically, that means it's a 50-50, right? 75-90, 75-100, 25% chance or something. You know what I'm saying? Something going wrong. But like I say, it always come back to the karma that you put in. When you got that good karma, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about nothing bad happening to you. Because that 25% of the daylight that you have after that storm done passed, it's going to be nothing but good karma. So that's what you got to bank on. That's what you make your plans around. That's what you know what I'm saying, put your confidence around. It's that 25% of good karma that you got coming back to you. You ain't got to worry about the 75% of rain, because guess what? That rain ain't just gonna hit you. That rain hits everybody around us. Except for like if you in Florida or Miami or somewhere, sometimes it rains on one side of the street and don't rain on the other side. It be like that. Sometimes it rain on one side of the city and then the other side of the city is completely dry. I done seen that too. But at the same time, it's periodically. Either that storm gonna cease and end, or it's gonna move to the other side of the city. You feel what I'm saying? But with all that being said, the storm is gonna pass. So when you think about it and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're going through what you're going through, just make sure you say, this too shall pass. Just like that storm last night. Just like that hurricane. Just like the tornado that came and hit Joplin years ago. It came and it passed, right? Now Joplin back up and running, getting a city back together, just like New Orleans getting a city back together after Hurricane Katrina. You feel what I'm saying? This too shall pass, right? They rebuilding their stuff, right? And that's what you got to do sometimes with your mind. When you go through tough situations and you go through mind-boggling situations to where you just can't put your mind around the things that's going on, you can't really find yourself to come to that full concentration to where it kind of blinds your third eye to where, you can't really sleep at night. You just got to understand this too shall pass. You got to find that safe spot, not just in your mind, but in your heart, in your atmosphere, in your surroundings, in your environment. Just find a quick little safe spot. Sit down, pray, meditate. Take 5 minutes of your day to meditate. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep your brain strong and healthy. If you can take 5 or 10 minutes out your time, like me doing this video right now, that's me truly meditating, because ain't nothing written down, just knowledge off the top of the dome. So all the downloads that's coming to me right now, I'm just, what rappers say, I'm putting it on wax. And I'm just making this video, which is my wax. It's me putting it on wax and giving y'all confirmation that this too shall pass. Because guess what? I done been through a lot of storms. I've been through a lot of situations. I've been through a lot of circumstances. And if I would have given up, if I would have quit, if I would have not looked myself in the mirror and told myself this too shall pass, guess what? My boat would have sank just like the Titanic did when it hit that iceberg. You feel what I'm saying? But with me being on point and me being aware and me watching the movie Titanic, I had my boat guards on deck like, no, we ain't finna hit this iceberg this time. Nope. We're gonna make sure we go around this iceberg. This iceberg is not gonna touch our boat, and we are not gonna kill thousands of innocent people today. Not on my watch. So that's my goal, and that's my philosophy of my life of I'm trying to rearrange this Titanic so we can't hit this iceberg, because I'm not finna kill 1,000 people on my watch. You feel what I'm saying? 1,000 people not finna drown because D'Angelo didn't want to watch for the iceberg, knowing the iceberg was coming. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just like, if you look at things in a premonition type of viewpoint, you see the iceberg. Y'all, who seen Titanic? You know what I'm saying? They didn't see the iceberg, but when you was watching the movie and you've been out on a cruise ship, excuse me, and you don't think them people be looking for icebergs now? You don't think them people not gonna make the same mistake? They not gonna make that same mistake as they did with the Titanic. They gonna make sure that they watch for them icebergs. They gonna make sure that they watch for anything that can puncture the boat to where the boat gonna sink and they kill thousands of people. You feel what I'm saying? I wonder, how did the captain and the people who ran the Titanic feel when all them people died on their boat. Man, that had to be some heart-wrenching stuff. But guess what? A lot of them didn't make it. But this too shall pass. Somebody who did make it was Rose. You feel me? And she got through it. Yeah, she lost the man of her dreams and everything like that. But guess what? She weathered that storm, right? She lived to tell the story of the Titanic and what she saw and how she felt and the emotions. You feel what I'm saying? That storm passed her. A lot of people didn't make it through the storm, but she was chosen. And that's just go to show that God protect his chosen ones. And if you got a special calling on your name like Rose did, you're going to make it through anything. If she made it through the Titanic sinking and all them people dying, and she made it just by floating on a piece of board on a door, you feel me? Till the search team came and got her, she blessed. God put her there for a reason. God had her survive for a reason to give what? A testimony. Make it make sense. God gave her what? The permission to give her testimony. Man, that's powerful. Man, that's powerful. She gave her testimony on what happened, how she, what she saw, the emotions, the energy around with the people around her, all that. Man, she was able to do that. You feel me? Just like Jesus rose on the third day, right? Everybody wasn't able to see that. But Mother Mary, right? Am I about right? You feel me? When they went in there and they couldn't find his body, they just found his linens. Make it make sense now. So they can have a testimony and say, man, Jesus is rose. He got to have somebody to give the testimony. He ain't going to kill us all off in the midst of the storm. So when you know you're chosen and you know you're going through that storm, just know that God going to make sure you persevere and get through that storm so you can give your testimony. And that's what it means by this too shall pass. This too shall pass so I can give my testimony to others and give others confirmation and knowledge and wisdom that they need to get through these storms. And that's what I'm here for. That's why I survived all the storms I done been through. And that's why I'm able to sit here and make these videos, because this too shall pass. And I'm here to give my testimony. I can give testimonies on a lot of things that happened in my life, but that ain't what I'm on this platform for. My platform ain't to tell you pretty much my life story like that, but it's just to educate you on my life story, on the things that I have been through throughout my life story. And hopefully motivate you and give you inspiration and guidance and knowledge so you can weather your storms and know that this too shall pass in your life as well. If I can do it, we all can do it. Because I was a lost soul. I ain't gonna lie. I was lost in the sauce. But I found my way out. I took the hand of God and he led me where I needed to be. He placed me in the positions that I needed to be in. He put me around the people that I needed to be around. And that's why I'm still here to this day. That's why I'm still able to give these testimonies and letting you know that the things that I'm preaching, the advice that I'm giving y'all, it works. And believing in God, believing in yourself, and just understanding that we all got special callings on our life, but understanding the power that you have inside you. Because the power I got inside me is different from the power that you got. Or it's different from the power that the next person got. Because we all unique. We all our own individual. And don't lose yourself. And that's another big thing of, you know what I'm saying, this too shall pass, is y'all not losing yourselves or y'all identities in relationships and other people and the decisions that y'all make or the lifestyle that y'all try to live. Don't let, if you are able to get millions of dollars, don't let the money change you. Don't be one of these people that get millions of dollars and be on that Diddy time. You know what I'm saying? Or don't be one of these people that get millions of dollars and act like y'all scared to help people. Or forget where y'all came from. Forget that y'all came from struggle just as well. You feel me? I don't care if it's inheritance or not. Because guess what? If you didn't have that inheritance or the millions of dollars, you'll be out here in poverty, working a 9 to 5, just like the regular human being, just like the average Joes that's out here. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful for what you got. Know this too shall pass. And just be kind and courteous and remember where you came from. Don't let things and people and places change you or change your mindset. Always try to keep a positive mindset. Always try to keep positive ideas and positive things flowing in your life, because try to get rid of as much negativity as possible if you can. I'm talking about thoughts, mindsets, people, places, man, objects. You feel me? People may give you objects that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't put some voodoo on it. You feel what I'm saying? And now you curse, and now you wondering why you can't come up, and you wonder why you can't accomplish anything. But it's probably that chain that what's your name gave you that you wearing every day, or it's probably that thing in your pocket that you feel like somebody gave you, and you try to carry it for luck, but it's really cursed. You may need to get rid of it. You feel me? Out with the old, in with the new. But I'm at 17 minutes. I wasn't even trying to be on this video that long, but I just wanted to let y'all know. Evidently, everything happened for a reason, so it's meant for me to drop these memes to y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Love. And just know, this too shall pass. I'm out.